I'm here at my desk journaling, and I remember this divorce lawyer, I can't remember his name now, but I find him really interesting because he said often the hardest decisions are the right decisions. And I don't know if I believe in the right or wrong decisions, but I often think the hardest decision and the hardest answer, the hardest choice is often the optimum choice, because it grows resilience, it grows determination, it grows focus if we allow it to, if we allow those feelings to come up. So I met this guy who owns a pub in Bordeaux. I won't mention names because it's not up to me who's out in the public. You'd swear I had 50 million subscribers. But whoever subscribes and whoever listens, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. And I was introduced to a girl I know here, a good friend, and I was kind of half introduced, and she was kind of selling the fact that I needed a job. And then there was the guy who manages the bar is a friend of theirs, so she was telling him. So in the jigs and the reels, there was a lot of people involved, and I was the only one who hadn't really. I had sent my CV via email. So I'd contemplated going to speak to this manager. Now, the owner said I didn't have to, but I just felt myself, I'm the one that's looking for the job. I am also the one that's in charge of my own path. And this brings me to a really key point. So I went and I introduced myself to this lady today. It didn't go as expected. The reaction, possibly, look, everyone's allowed to react the way they react. I have no control over that. It just didn't go the way I expected. Probably my expectations, but the thing I came to is we're all do the best we can in that moment. And there was a feeling in me, not that I hadn't done enough, but after I'd done it, after I'd introduced myself and said, oh, well, I am actually looking for work and I've sent you my CV, I just went, enough now. I have done enough here. If they don't give me the job, I was going to say don't want me. It feels like, it's not like they don't want me as in people go, oh, they don't want me. But it's more like, if that's not enough for them, that's okay. But I've done enough. In my own heart, I've done enough. I felt I was respectful to everyone. You really know the difference when you start the sentence with I. I remember I was seeing a psychologist, and when you start with I, it's coming from your heart. It's coming from you. And you're going, I felt I did enough. I can't do any more. If that's not enough for them, then I'm not the person they want. And I wouldn't want to be there because, it's not that I wouldn't bend over backwards for people, but I won't bend over backwards for people anymore at the expense of myself, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to let everyone know, when you have that contented feeling that you go, I've done enough, if that's not enough for you, that's okay. We all have where we need to be, and I respect that, but I'm gonna really nicely walk away from this and really kindly to myself and go, listen, I'm good now. So I just encourage everyone to just be a bit gentle with themselves, be a little bit kind to themselves. And, that's how we grow resilient, and that's how we make ourselves whole, knowing that we are enough in whatever we've done is enough. That's the best you have. There was a girl in the pub on Saturday night, and she was like, I don't feel it's enough. But always what we do in that moment is the best we have. I was listening to Mel Robbins this morning, and she was like, if we're only at 40% and we give 40%, we have nothing left. So it's really just to be mindful of that, and to be mindful that in each moment we are giving the best of ourselves in that moment, and sometimes the best of ourselves is really, I think sometimes, like for me today, it was just doing that. And it really, sometimes it does exhaust you, but that's what you had to give today, and that's okay. That's always enough. So I send you lots of love, light and joy, as my Italian Yoda friend would always say, and I will speak to you again very soon with an update.